Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 73 of Red Dirt and Stardust, a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition Western and pirate science fantasy campaign. So, where last we left off, the group left Creator's Hollow and made their way over to Bog End, a town within the swamp where somewhere is one of the 5 daggers required for Jed's quest. At Bog End, they met a variety of interesting characters and ended up speaking with a shaman Histra, a lizard folk shaman who worshiped the god Thousand Teeth, the progenitor of all lizard folk. And after speaking with him, he said, I know exactly where this thing is, and sent a boatman to fetch them. The skeletal boatman came to Bog End and reached out his hand and asked for a coin for each of their eyes and a coin for each of their tongues to take them to where they needed to go. And so that is where we begin as you all stand at the edge of one of the many places where you could step off. This place is essentially a glorified dock. You could step off anywhere. But the boatman has sidled up to one side and his hand is stretched out asking for the gold pieces. What
Does
would
that
you all
mean
like to do?
so does this mean that Yofi or not Yofi that Lyla needs like a bunch of coins?
Oh, all right. Um, I'm going to say no. It's
Um,
still technically only one body. It's more of shared identities that change form as opposed to having 6 different physical bodies.
Right. All right.
Jed's just gonna give the guy 10 gold for all of us.
Aw.
Push it
All
right in the
right.
pocket. All right, yeah, here, man. Yeah,
Good
all right,
being
come
your
on, guys.
friend.
And you watch as he just closes his hand and they seem to vanish as he regrips the oar
Why does
and
he want money? What's he gonna do with it?
Maybe he just likes to roll in it.
prices must be paid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna yuck your yum, dude. Let's go.
And you all get into this rickety boat. Like you get in and wood splinters and cracks. The boat seems to rock violently, even though this boatman seems incredibly well balanced, remaining relatively upright. As you sit, you notice there is a hole in the bottom of the boat, but water isn't flowing in.
Chauncey's just gonna pipe up and be like, do you want me to patch that up while I'm in here? It won't take me very long at all, honest.
Trust me, it will be fine. And he
Bye.
pushes off and begins rowing through the swamp.
Yeah, it's less about the efficiency of your boat, more about the aesthetic.
He ignores you completely as he keeps rowing through the dark and murky waters. As you row, you see crocodiles floating in the water that kind of look at you and then swim in the other direction. You see cranes and storks and other things that fly off as the boat sidles by. You see great trees with Spanish moss hanging down that the boatman pushes aside, and they almost seem to move aside like a curtain, waiting until the boat fully passes before dropping back down. At some point, you hear thunder, and it begins to rain. But the boatman reaches up and waves his hand, and suddenly you're not getting wet. The boat remains dry, even though you see the water absolutely being pelted by the rain pouring through the canopy.
Okay, this is some grade A customer service.
He continues rowing and rowing. You see lights in the distance, unsure of what they are, whether they're buildings or perhaps will-o'-the-wisps floating off in the distance. It feels like you've been on this boat for hours before finally in front of you, as the rain begins to stop, and a fog gently rises. You see a familiar structure. All of you have seen the door to this place before, but now you see this octagonal structure standing on a pretty large patch of mossy ground with some trees growing out of it, with statues of horses on top of it. Jed, you would recognize this as the door to the chamber that you see Mazarundael in, that you met Valek and Gremory in. And the
Awesome.
boat bumps up against the shore gently. You have arrived.
Cool, cool. We don't like how we rode dragons here, right?
You did.
Yeah.
Those are back in town.
Yeah.
Do you do like return trips?
Yes.
All right.
Do we need to tip him or
Payment has been handled.
Cool. It's a no tipping culture here.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I mean, there's an established base minimum wage for interplanar ghastly entities. Do you have a union? Are you unionized?
In a sense, yes. I am a Yugoloth. We were created specifically to serve Asmodeus.
Oh,
Oh,
But
oh.
you could say we unionized after obtaining our true names. We are our own faction.
Neat.
all right.
All right.
Okay, bye.
I shall
So
return when you need to leave.
Disembarks the vessel.
yeah.
As you all step out, the boat floats backwards as he seems to row and into the fog where the boat vanishes. It's at this point you feel a drop in temperature and you begin to feel water on your skin as it's still drizzling a little bit, but you were protected from it while you were on the boat.
I'm surprised
Um,
Lyla doesn't have an umbrella.
no, she had a parasol at one point, but I don't think we packed that. Like she's in her adventuring gear. We're not doing very. Also, she's still a Triton right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Um,
about that.
yeah,
Oh
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure Jed and I are both Tritons.
Oh
Unless
yeah.
we didn't go with Sea Elves. We did Tritons,
I
right? I'm
think we
pretty
did
sure.
Tritons.
Pretty sure we did Tritons.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do kind of want Lyla to like do a like little whisper to Chauncey real quick and just be kind of snarky, like okay, so is this the part now where we try to stop him, or tell me how we're doing that?
Chauncey just makes a noise and shrugs a little, and he's like, "I don't know. The power of persuasion is your bag, honey, not mine."
Right.
Okay, I just have to do this. That's fantastic. Thank you. Oh,
So to
great.
be fair, you have other ways of persuading him.
Me? Oh,
All right, guys.
Oh,
So they kind of like
that.
whatever weird minion is down there. They kind of like just creep up on you. So whenever they just kind of pop out, just be chill.
How do we
Oh,
know
what?
it's not going to try to kill us, though?
Yeah, do we like, or
I say we put Jen
No.
front.
Okay. Okay.
Remembering Gremory and the weird encounter you had with her.
Honestly, it's a 50-50 shot at this point.
Cool.
This whole thing is gonna be fun.
And I'll go up to the door and open it, I guess.
Yep, you easily find the door and push it open to where you see the familiar interior lit with low purple lights, as you had for the other two.
All right. I'm just gonna like make my arcane focus. I'll cast the light cantrip on it. 'Cause we don't need to do all this freaking. This is stupid. Okay, well, you can come down if you want, I guess.
Um,
Uh,
I'm gonna just I'm gonna hang out up here, I think. Maybe just where it's like, not all weird and creepy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
go.
I'm gonna follow as well.
I'm gonna go with him.
Okay.
Oh, for shit's sake!
Lyla, are you
Leave
sure?
me out here to stand guard.
What?
Oh,
I'm
Lyla.
Dhampir. What's the word I'm looking for?
All right. Well, move
Necromancer.
your undead ass or
No,
whatever.
well, necromancer. I'm a Dhampir, excavator necromancer. Tombs are where I feel most at home.
Archaeologist.
Archaeologist, thank you.
All right.
Well, honey, the boudoir is where I feel most comfortable, but we ain't close to one of those, so just scoot your boot.
I mean, anything's a boudoir if you're adventurous enough.
I know what's down there. I'm just saying.
I'm
Are there
not
any
that
silk
girl.
sheets?
I'm not that girl. No.
What? You're not
All
drunk
right.
dead gorgeous?
Well, that was never in question, my darling.
So Lila's the only one that is not going into this place.
Stop it. No, she's following.
All right. So you
Tila.
all enter this
Stop it.
place. It's the first time any of you have
Stop that.
been inside. The octagonal room has a dais at the center of which you can see is kind of a circular piece of stone with something that looks kind of like a keyhole in it. There are sections of the wall that are almost crypt-like, filled with bones and skulls and other things like that, carved into the stone, figures of demons and other such things as you enter, and the doors close behind you. There is a moment of quiet before suddenly there is a blast of light that is incredibly bright. It nearly blinds all of you. You hear a cacophony of trumpets, like an army. And
Okay.
appearing before you is a man on a horse. The horse is the
Fantastic.
size of a Clydesdale. It seems to be dressed up in sort of medieval horse armor with a fabric draping over it from its head to all the way down to its butt that is checkered with these strange moldy green colors. You notice its hooves appear like it's broken all of its angles and floating about 6 inches off the ground. Its eyes, as the horse turns towards you, are filled with maggots that begin to crawl across its head.
Yeah.
The man, his skin is almost a lavender purple, like a bruise. He has armor on the lower part of his body, but the upper part, he doesn't have anything except jewelry, necklaces upon necklaces. He carries a lance with a thin purple flame at the end of it, and you notice he has clawed hands, and his head is a lion's head, except it's just the skull with the mane coming off of it. Off of his waist on both sides come these huge ribbons with trumpets that seem to be almost arrayed around him like wings as they continue to blare. And he turns, "Ah, I see you have arrived."
Wow, you're a lot.
Is it always like this, Jed?
You're not normally this big or on a horse.
So
This
This
one
is
wasn't
one of
very
the-
sneaky.
oh,
Hi.
Is your
No,
horse
we
okay?
can really make this just simple, and I'll just take the key, and we can just get out of your hair here.
Well,
Are we
what's
supposed
the fun in that?
I think that sounds
I
like a
mean-
great time, personally.
We get out of your hair, out of your home. You know, no one likes people in their homes, even when they're invited.
there's a lot to be said for the matter of presentation.
I didn't choose the stage, but I can choose the performance.
Oh god.
I am
wow.
Sabnok the Hunter.
Of course you are.
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Yeah, maybe a bit of an overstatement.
This is definitely a Lyla episode.
Hi there. I'm Jedidiah.
Of course you are.
Does the hooves hurt your horse? He doesn't seem to be
I
doing
am
very
confused
hard.
about the horse's role in all of this.
He is my
Presentation.
trusty steed.
And so he just like got wrapped up in it all when this
should
whole
really
thing
take better
happened
care of
to
your
you.
pets.
Guys, it's actually a spectrier. It's fine. Just born that way.
Wait, do I have control on death?
It's shadow form Calyrex.
Well, you don't know that this thing isn't undead. It might just appear undead. You have no idea what this thing is.
Right.
Well, his
I mean, I'd
eyeballs
guess
is
a
rotted out.
fiend. It's mostly fiends that I'm dealing with, guys.
I don't
I mean-
have control undead, but I do have create them.
Jed, just because he's a fiend doesn't mean we have to permit animal abuse in front of us. Look at those hooves.
Yeah.
Don't worry about him. He's fucking dead. He doesn't care.
Can I look in the horse's eyes and see if he cares?
Roll-
That small tear rolls down the eye.
I
Roll
don't
me
want to
an
be that
insight
guy.
check.
But we have
I will.
more important things to worry about, guys.
No.
Well,
I
Evidently,
did good.
one must search for a harrier.
That's 21 on the horse.
The
my
horse doesn't have any eyes. It's just
Okay.
maggots crawling out of a hole in its
Well.
skull. It also appears to not give a shit because it's
He
dead.
seems fine.
Okay.
Um,
I mean,
You
if this is
say
how I was
so.
spending my afterlife, I wouldn't be okay.
all right. So you're just gonna do a little show for us, and then we can go.
No. I am the hunter. So you must win the key from me. I'll make you a deal. And he points his lance at you. You evade my hounds for 24 hours, and you'll get the
Great.
key. It's very simple.
Just me or like all of us?
Well, which would you prefer?
Just me. Listen, these people are already mad at me enough. I don't need them getting eaten by hounds.
One of us trips him.
How many hounds is it?
It will be 2, and you cannot leave the swamp.
Is it a
Can I
penalty
kill
if we
them?
kill the
Yeah, can we just kill your hounds?
Yes, you certainly can. You can try.
Great.
Well, seems we have a deal, and he sticks out his giant hand to shake.
Okay,
Wait. Can we help him? Like, there's no rule saying we can't help him, correct?
Correct.
Cool.
A hunter
Chauncey,
always needs a companion.
And is it like if I get bit once I lose, or do I gotta like die?
No, you have to die.
Okay.
Oh, we should be fine. We got this one.
A couple dogs, yeah.
Jed doesn't die.
Wait, so
Wonderful.
my headphones cut out for a second. The dogs are chasing all of us, or
No,
just
just
Jed?
Jed.
Through
Just
the
Jed,
swamp.
but we're helping.
Help.
Okay, these are the terms of the deal. That I get 2 dogs chasing just me for 24 hours, and if I evade them or kill them, I'm good.
Sounds
but-
good to
but-
me.
But the
And he
rest of
sticks
us
his hand out.
are against you.
What kind of hound? I mean, look at Jed. Look at his horse. I don't think they're just going to be regular hounds.
Oh shit,
obviously
Chauncey!
I mean, we've met.
I didn't
We've
think you were
met.
gonna stick fucking beagles on us.
We've literally met Jed's dog before, so.
Should I do call Shadow Mastiff?
I think that only lasts a minute.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I would hold off.
It doesn't last very long.
Yeah.
All right, I'll shake the man's hand.
God.
As you do, there is a peal of thunder outside that seems to shake the earth, and you hear 2 howls. They don't seem like regular wolf howls or dog howls. There is a bass to them that rumbles and sends chills down all of your spines. All right, you have 24 hours. I'll see you then. And another dun 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 dun, dun flash of light that nearly blinds everybody. And once again, the tomb is empty.
Oh god, this is the most work it's been. All the other ones I just walked in and I took the knife.
You know, now that I think about it, most of us fly.
Yeah, my strategy definitely was just fly.
What if the dogs fly?
Well, we'll cross that
Um,
bridge when we get there.
You can't fly for 24 hours straight.
Well, I can fly when the
48.
dogs are here.
It's actually 48 hours.
Oh.
So I'm still a little lost here. We're helping you evade the dogs, or we're supposed to be your handicap?
I mean, I think what you decide to do is entirely up to you there, Lyla, but I would prefer help.
Oh no, it's just I heard him mentioned something about hunting partners. That sounded a bit odd.
Um, can we see the hounds, or are they like in the distance?
I mean, well, they're not here right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
We
Point.
probably shouldn't be in like a small enclosed room when they get here, though.
What if we? I mean, we could try to read, but then again, these could be fiendish ghost hounds. That walls don't mean jack shit.
Just tossing this out there. I mean, if it's hounds we're dealing with, maybe some high ground downwind might be good.
All right, that might be tricky in a swamp, but we sure can try.
I have a
Just saying.
boat.
Oh,
I have a folding boat.
I mean, it's like a rowboat, right? It can be a small.
Yeah, it can be a small boat.
Okay, yeah.
I will say, I think the small boat holds significantly less.
Well, we don't have our dragonelles with us.
Only
Very
5 of
true.
us.
And also, that might be cheating.
Well,
Let me
it's
check
6
the
of us,
folding
I
boat.
guess.
He didn't make any clause about, oh, no boats, you gotta be on foot.
He just said we can't leave the swamp.
Maybe I
You
can
know
do
what we can really
stagger.
use right now? Rope trick. Where's Amethyst?
Oh, wait.
Doesn't Jed just have Tiny Hut anyway?
Yeah, I have tiny hut.
Yeah.
They just spend 24 hours recasting Tiny Hut.
I thought it was 48 hours.
I think it's 24.
It's 24 hours.
24
Wow.
hours.
Sorry.
All
Yeah, the
right,
tiny boat can only hold 4 medium-sized creatures.
There are 5
Oh.
of us.
Okay,
Well,
Well,
so
there's also Levy May.
2 you gotta fly. Tough luck.
should we go find high ground or something,
You know-
and then maybe have me make my tiny hut?
You know what? I am going to send Chrysanthus into the sky to try and see the hounds.
Do it. We'll start walking.
Yeah,
Fair
let's
enough.
get
All
out
right.
this
I'm
first
just
step.
gonna grab onto Jed.
All right. Make me a perception check using Chrysanthus. So whatever Chrysanthus is.
Oh, right. Never mind. He's a snake right now.
Oh, he's not
Oh.
a bird right now.
I can send faux pas then.
Yeah,
Faux
go do faux pas.
Yeah.
Faux pas can find dogs.
Yeah. I mean, I could also like fly in the sky.
Faux pas rolled a 23.
Yay.
23. I'm going to roll something too.
I think that's one of the
Oh.
best things faux pas has ever rolled. Good job.
All
buddy.
right. It takes quite a while as you let Faux Pas fly up into the air and begin searching. Eventually, you see something. Movement in the trees shaking as if something is trying to pass by. And Faux
Okay.
Pas flies over.
Do I have a direction? I'll just be like, that way. They're over there.
It's kind of to your west.
All right.
I'll say to the west. Probably maybe half a mile. You can see you can't control him, but you can see
Yeah.
as
I
long as
see
you're on the
that.
same plane of existence, right?
No. Yeah.
So I'm assuming you just gave him the command to go find whatever it is and come back.
Yep.
Got it. Cool. Luckily, there is a clearing, and as Faux Pas looks down, passing through is a creature that you've never seen before. It has the general shape of a bear, but it has the head of a wolf with its snout more snub,
I'm just
more
gonna
bear-like.
say, I'm like, oh, that's not a dog.
It has a very long wolf's tail, and it has wolf coloring to its fur. And as it looks up, it actually meets Faux Pas' eyes. The beast's eyes seem to glow as if it's in the middle of the night, reflecting what little light there is, like you're seeing it through the trees at night, even though it's broad daylight. And its face seems to be twisted into a smile of some kind.
Mm.
And it gives a howl that you all hear before it turns and starts heading towards you all.
How fast is it going?
Let me check its stat block.
And we should have just killed the horse guy.
Why didn't we
I
do
mean-
that?
You're the one that made the
No, you say that
Exactly.
again. What the fuck?
You shook
Jed?
his hand, dragged us all into this
Do
Do
shit
we
in the first
actually
place.
want to run, or do we want to just try killing these things here?
I mean, realistically, I don't know if we can. They're dogs and probably much faster than us.
They're more like scary bear dogs.
Yeah.
I would also say, when it's on all fours, from paw to the ridge on its back is about 12 feet.
Oh, they're giant guys. They're huge. They're a half mile that way. And they're terrifying.
Okay, well, we need to come up with a fucking plan then before they get here. What, Jed? What do you want to do?
I mean, two options right now are fly and fight it out, or should I put up a tiny hut and we just kind of like sit?
Do we think they can get through a tiny hut, guys?
The rules of tiny hut are very vague.
Yeah, I was in the middle of like looking that up because I was like, what exactly does it do? I know it's like impenetrable except under certain circumstances.
Yeah.
Well, first of
Creatures
all,
and objects
appetite.
within the dome. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells or their magical effects cannot extend through the dome or be cast through it. And it lasts for 8 hours. There's no discussion of like hit points or armor class or things that
I
like
think it has
aren't
to be
affected.
I think it's
It has to
technically
be
force,
dispelled.
so it has to be either dispelled or I would assume since it's force, it could be disintegrated because Wall of Force can be affected by disintegrate the spell, but otherwise nothing else gets through it. But it does only last 8 hours and it has a 1 minute casting time, meaning if
Could
these
I
things
just
come up
like
on you and it goes down,
could I just like cast it right before the 8 hours are up so another one appears?
Each
I
time,
mean,
each time it just gets progressively slightly smaller.
This kind of reminds me of the episode of Doctor Who with the angels.
Oh God. Fun. Love this.
I mean,
All right.
I don't know. Does tiny hut idea seem like a good idea to you guys at all, or is this just are we wasting our time?
I mean, we could try it. Worst case, it breaks through and we run away.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like we faced off against more dangerous things and,
Then two big dogs.
pummeled them.
According to Shaw, though, these are really big.
Yeah, I think
Really big.
two big
Okay,
dogs.
we
is-
fought like a
underselling
goose
it a little bit.
hydra or whatever. We fought big things.
That's true. We did kill
Ghost
that.
dragon.
That was kind of
Mm.
gross.
Of course, this is assuming that we can actually kill them and that they just won't reform after we do it.
That's what I was thinking.
I could just turn Jen into a T-Rex and we'd go that route again.
Do enjoy
Just
being a
fly
T-Rex.
him off into the distance. Why not a pterodactyl?
All right. Do we have any like traps we can lay? Do we have anything like that?
Chauncey?
No.
I didn't prepare it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't think. Oh, I'll need to dig a pit trap in the swamp today.
I was just thinking that too. I was like, I know that spell. I don't have that spell ready to go.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
think Jed will. I think one of the only preparatory spells Jed has is Phantom Steed. So I might just cast that and have a little horse in case I need to get away really quick.
Yeah, because to be fair, they're not after us. They're just
Yeah.
after you.
true. But
That is
does
fair.
it immediately like I thought Phantom Steed was you cast it and it immediately takes you to a location you name.
Does it?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
Duration.
Like, I don't think
creature
it's something
ride
that
the
you can just-
steed. The creature.
I didn't think it was you summon it and then you wait to hop on to use it. I thought it
It
was
doesn't say that you have to name a destination. It just says you make a horse.
Yeah, I think it's just a regular speed.
Yeah.
A very
Pretty
fast
sure.
regular speed, but yeah.
it does only last an hour.
Yeah, but it seems like these dogs are gonna be on us probably soon. So
Well, on that note, I suppose this wouldn't do any harm then, and I'll cast Globe of Twilight. I guess can I center that on Jed? Can I? Let me see here.
Is it a point within range? Or is it on
Nope.
an object, or is it
Nope,
self
nope, nope,
only?
nope. It is self, so I guess I gotta cram myself up his ass. Yeah, I mean, or maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just cast motivational speech, give him a little pep talk. Look, we've survived much, much worse. Whether we cast this HUD or I cast a little Twilight business or some nonsense, I'm going to be honest with you. I have a feeling we're going to end up facing these things down one way or another before the end of the night. And
Right, because it's not like we can outrun them.
Yeah.
we're, honestly,
Yeah.
we're probably going to be fine. We always are. I mean, well, am I wrong?
I'm with
Yeah,
Lyla on
yeah, I
this.
think we're good.
I think we just set up, get ready, murder.
Well,
That seems to be that seems to
That
always
said,
work.
I feel like we should dig a grave just in case.
anyway, that's motivational speech, I guess, which technically, what does it last? Yeah, it lasts for an hour. You guys have 5 temp HP, advantage on wisdom saving throws. As long as you maintain the temp HP, and if you get hit with attack, you have advantage on your next attack.
Yay.
Nice.
Can I prepare an action for like when I
Yes.
see them? Once they get within 120 feet, I would like to twin spell we'll say a second level guiding bolt on both of them.
Sure.
Um, Great.
Give me, everyone, a perception check.
Oh God.
Wait, can I also do a prepared action since everybody fucking else is?
Man, can I use my passive 20?
I'm gonna say no, since everyone else is making an
Okay.
Oh,
active
God.
perception check.
Okay.
I got a 21.
21,
23.
23,
28.
28. Jesus.
We're very
18.
18. Okay. So this thing thinks it's being very stealthy, but apparently it's not. You see a shadow, this huge shadow of this creature, its eyes glinting in the darkness as it moves up to you all. And I would say that means your guiding bolt goes off. However, you only see one of them.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Like a pincer attack.
You did still twin the spell though, so does it just
I think if it's
fire
twinned, it
twice
has to go to separate targets.
to separate
It
targets?
can't
Oh,
go to
okay.
the same target. You have to
Hmm.
Well,
split
that's
it.
rough.
Okay. Well, I guess yeah, I'll just shoot it.
All right, give me that attack roll.
That's a 27 to hit.
That will hit. Are you just casting it at level 1?
I said level 2.
Oh, level 2. Okay.
And that is 24 radiant damage.
24
Hot.
radiant damage. All right. And that means I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative,
Oh,
as
ew.
this thing is also going to make a legendary action, and it's going to move up directly to you, Jed.
Yeah.
Oh,
This thing
I
is
got a
fucking
19.
it could
huge.
move 120 feet in the legendary action.
That's a great legendary
Not
action. I love
120,
that.
it moves 30. You all didn't see it in time.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Fabulous.
I got a
What, Adrien?
13.
13 for
Fucking
Chauncey.
8.
Adrien got a 19, you
Yes.
said? 19. Lyla got an 8.
A goddamn 8.
16 for Shaw.
16 for Shaw.
I got a 4.
4 for Jed.
Jed's scared.
It's like I was not expecting it to go that fast.
It really snuck up on you. Anyway, so that means Adrien goes first with Shaw on deck, and then the Hound.
I'm just gonna go straight up shadow puppet.
Straight up Shadow Puppet. All right, what's the saving throw?
Well, I rolled to hit.
Oh, right.
I rolled a 19.
19 will hit.
Yay. Take this, you little bastard. well, maybe not little. 24 damage.
What was it to hit?
Um, oh, well, I thought I told you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So 24 damage. Actually, since you had to roll to hit, roll again because of Jed's guiding bolt.
Oh, okay.
Just in case you get a crit, because you hit anyway. So just see if it's a crit.
That would be 25 to hit.
25 to hit. Okay. And what type of damage does this deal?
Let's see. It is da 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 da. Oh, it's psychic damage.
Psychic. Okay. And then you said 24 points of damage.
Yes. Oh, 25. Oh, wait,
25.
no, I rolled. Uh, sorry, 1 second. There we go. 24 damage, yes.
All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to do before we go to Shaw?
I'm not very big on like
Bonus action stuff?
The only thing I have for bonus actions is a 2-weapon fighting or a biting it, which I'm guessing I can't do.
You can try.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
Okay, cool. Shaw, it's your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action first. I'm gonna telekinetically shove Jed 10 feet towards me.
I am on a horse.
Oh, then I guess the horse
Shove
that
the
Jed's on.
horse?
So let me hear the horse neighing.
As
Do
it
I
gets,
make
just
a
gets
save
dragged through
against
the
that or
water.
something? I mean, I want
I
it
think
to
you can
happen,
choose
but
to
like,
fail. I think
cool.
because of telekinetic shove, you can choose to fail it.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
The horse
And then
at Shaw.
for Jed, I'm gonna cast Elemental Bane Fire on this thing.
Elemental Bane Fire. What does that do?
It removes any resistances to fire. 2 and anytime it takes fire damage, I roll 2d6 and it takes that much more fire damage.
What book is this from?
That's
Um,
hot.
it's it's Elemental Evil Player's Companion. It's the Elemental
Oh.
companion that was added.
Hot.
Oh. I'm not the most familiar with that. Okay.
I love it.
So it does not have any resistances to fire damage.
Cool.
Um,
It has to make a con save though, so
oh, it does have to make a con
it might be
save.
fine.
Oh, oh, it's real good at con saves. 22,
Can I turn that dice into a 6? Does that help me?
17.
Oh no.
No,
Wow.
it saved. It's 17. It's 17. Bitch. Well, there goes one point.
No.
Okay. Well, that's
Damn.
my turn.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's got a lot of con, as you can see.
Cool.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. Cool. So that means it is this thing's turn.
Gross.
And it's going to. It opens up its horrible, horrible mouth. It smells like a corpse in there as it vomits directly onto you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Jed, as you are
Word.
splashed with acid.
Yep.
Ew.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh, I
I
was
mean,
so close to a nat
all
20.
acid.
Oh.
What
That's a
it-
12.
That is a failure. So, oh God, this is going to be a lot of damage. Okay.
Great.
Oh.
Awesome.
12, 13.
Oh.
Um,
That's going to be 26 points of acid damage as it just vomits all over you. And then, can you see the multi-attack? Yep. It
Oh dear.
rears, it stands up, rearing up all the way before it brings both its paws down, attempting to slam you as it makes
Oh.
2 stomp attacks.
Great.
Does an 18 hit?
Not if I shield.
Cool. Oh, does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you're going to be taking, as it slams into you, 12 points of bludgeoning damage as its huge paw just smashes into you. And you
Awesome.
watch as it shakes its fur, and the temperature drops as ice begins to form on the ground around you and on the trees around you as something happens. So next, after this creature, is going to be Chauncey. As ice forms and you are about to do something, I need you to make let's see, a dexterity saving throw, please, as the ice is incredibly slippery.
That's a nat 1.
Oh no.
You slip and fall, and you are now prone.
Okay. I'm gonna use my movement, or I guess half of it, to get back up.
Yep,
I don't think Chauncey would have let Jed get too far away from him from a personal standpoint.
right.
So I think I still probably have enough movement speed to get up on this thing. I'm gonna fucking swing at it.
Cool. Make me an attack roll.
Do I still get advantage, or is that gone?
That
The
is
guiding bolt's
gone.
gone. Okay.
Guiding bolt is gone.
Wait. Oh, come here. Ooh, that's another nat 1.
Ooh. And even worse, it sees that you are a threat, and so it swings its tail at you. Um, and you need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
That one's a 13.
That is a failure. So you're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as you are whacked with its tail.
Okay. I have an
Um,
extra attack, so I'm gonna swing at it again.
yes.
That's another nat 1.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness, that ice really, really put you off.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw these d20s in jail.
Jed watches Chauncey just fucking eat shit a bunch, and I'm like, Chauncey, now's not the time to fuck around, okay?
Crying, Jesus Christ.
I love Carl, like, this will be fine. We got this.
Jed is already not looking great.
How you doing, buddy?
I will. Okay, so that's my action to do those two. I already used my movement. I guess I'll use my bonus action to have Talipo try to force dart it. We're gonna change D20. That's a 6 at least on the die, so not a nat 20, but that's still only a 15 to hit.
It expertly looks, spotting Talipo, and just dodges out of the way. Where is Talipo?
Probably about 30 feet in the air, because that's her. I think that's the range of her start.
Okay.
Let me check here. Homunculus Servant. And because she always typically hangs out about, yeah, she's about 30 feet in the air away from this thing.
Cool. It's going to use 2 of its legendary actions to go for a bite attack against Jed.
Good.
The bite is 22 to hit.
That just hits.
Lovey May is going to use her reaction to give it disadvantage on the attack.
Um,
Because she didn't use her attack action, so.
how does a 16?
There we go.
Okay.
I'm
It
This thing
good.
bites
goes
onto
to-
the shield.
Ugh.
All right. And so that's the end of your turn, Chauncey. Lyla, dexterity saving throw, please, as the ice is really slippery. You are muted, just so that you know.
Yep, there it is. Okay. All right, dexterity. That's a 25.
You manage to steady yourself, and you do not slip on the ice.
Well, and guess what else? We're gonna turn that into a sexy little flourish as we cast Kinetic Jaunt, empowering myself with dance-like steps, as the spell says. So that's bonus action. I'm going to increase my movement speed by 10. I am going to go up to that motherfucker and slash it with what is now my packed weapon.
Yes.
Fucking Myth Carver, so that just like appears in my hand. Let's see. We did the bonus action. Do we want to cast a spell or do we just want to attack twice? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna slash it twice. Do we Blade Flourish? Let's see. I forget what each of these does. I think I have an AC, I have movement speed, and I have, what's the other one? Oh, slashing. Okay, that's the next creature. So I guess we'll go for mobile. Yeah, because I'm going to try to go up and hit it and then get away from it. I have 50 feet total to work with. Can I make that happen?
Get up to the creature and then get back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can
What was
totally
it?
make that happen.
Okay, it was like 30 feet-ish. So say I go up, attack twice, and then pull out 20 feet. Also, because of Kinetic Jaunt, I do not provoke opportunity attacks.
Amazing.
Yep, and we're gonna go for it. So here we go. Where is Myth Carver? Doop, 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 doop. Oh, and also because I'm using Mobile Flourish, I think I do add the Bardic Inspiration die that I'm using to the damage,
Oh.
which is a D8. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I can push it 5 feet. Cool. Okay. Sorry. Myth Carver twice. One. Ew.
Uh-oh.
That was a 14, but it's okay. We have
It
extra
seems
attack.
the hide of this thing is so thick. You hit it thinking you're slicing through it, but it just leaves a groove in the fur.
Fantastic. All right, well, here's number 2. That's going to be... Why can't I click it? Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. That's a 24.
That'll hit.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay, also deal bonus damage just because I'm wielding only a sword is at least 2. Ew. Total of, wait, that's 9, and then I need my bardic. Okay, I'll take an 8 on a D8. That's a total of 17 on that slash. I can also use a quick teleport kind of thing up to 5 for the first 5 feet away, and then I'll use the rest of my remaining, 20 feet to get back a little bit further.
Awesome.
That is also my reaction, that quick teleport.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And that'll do me.
All right. Finally, Jed, it's your turn. You've been vomited on and slapped around. What you doing?
So Lyla just pushed it back a little bit, right? You said.
Oh
The
shit!
thing that
Yeah.
happened?
Yep. I can push it 5 feet. There's literally no restrictions on it unless I'm reading this wrong.
Perfect.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Jed panicked, takes off straight up into the air. Like he abandons his horse
Oh
immediately.
wait, I lied. Actually, I pushed it 13 feet.
13 feet.
It's a
Yep.
very specific number.
Yeah. Well, it's 5 plus the number I rolled on my bardic die, which was an
Nice.
8.
Oh, okay. So it's a weird number. All right. And is
Yeah.
that the end of your turn, Jed?
Yeah.
Jumping up into the air 15,
No, I'm
30
gonna do
feet?
some spells about it.
Cool.
We're gonna do. Where are you, my sweet boy? I'm just gonna do a summon shadow spawn at 4th level.
Oh, okay.
Because I miss my sweet guy. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's just a little guy.
And yeah, I'm gonna stick with my traditional sad boy who makes people slower.
Yeah.
I'll summon him right next to him. My big scary fallen angel appears.
Hmm.
And then I guess I'll also use my bonus action healing light to heal
Uh-huh.
myself.
Of course. Because
Good
why
idea.
wouldn't you?
Who saw that coming?
Yes. Oh yeah, because they changed the layout on D&D Beyond of healing light. It used to be boxes, and now it's like a plus minus button.
Oh.
And I'll just do my max of 5.
Oh,
Um,
damn. Okay.
so I'm gonna heal myself for 5d6. 2, 4, 5.
All
Roll.
once.
Which is only 14 hit points.
Oof.
But it's
How many did
something.
you loot? Well, you got lost like what, 27 from the acid vomit?
I lost I was at 64 just now. So that was like 48.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
Yeah. So recover 14 hit points. And then my Shadow Spawn moves directly after my turn. And he
Cool.
gets to make 2 attacks because he's a 4th level Shadow Spawn. So we'll do a D20
Oh.
to hit.
I didn't read something. You're technically poisoned.
Oh.
God.
Oops. Okay.
That was a little bit of an oopsie doodle.
Well,
Me or Lyla?
No,
You.
you.
That's
Oh.
just
You
have
or me?
Sorry, Jed. So you have disadvantage on
Disadvantage.
attack rolls and ability checks since you're poisoned.
Well,
the
I
shadow
didn't
spawn doesn't.
make either of
Yeah.
those.
Well, just so that you know for the future.
Well, my Shadow Spawn did just nat 20.
well, actually, he
I
also
love-
has advantage on his next attack roll because of motivational speech, so it will cancel.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
So he takes 1d12 times 2, so 6, 12 plus 3 plus 4, 12 plus 7, 19 points of cold damage.
Oh, cold damage, you say?
I do say.
Oh boy.
Is that bad?
What's half of 19?
Damn
Yeah.
God damn it. It's
9.
9.
9.
Takes
All
9
right.
points
Yeah.
of cold damage.
Ooh,
Just
okay.
the one-time cold damage has sucked for me.
Very true.
You should have realized that.
You
well,
should
he gets
stick to what you
he
know,
gets
Jed.
another attack,
Stick to what you're good at. It's
and
fine.
he definitely misses.
All right,
A
cool.
2. Let's go.
All right.
Yay.
So we are
But I'm now
back
30
up.
feet in the air and have a boy under me.
Cool. All right. Yep. Back up to the top with Adrien, followed by Shaw.
Also, if I may, vomited
You
on.
may not. Sorry.
Oh, that was
Go ahead,
good.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I had
If I
to.
may.
It was great.
Vomited on and slapped around. Isn't that just a normal weekend for you?
Oh God.
Hmm.
Oh,
I
damn.
haven't been vomited on in a long time.
I mean,
You've been vomited on?
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you
So
work
if
at
someone's
bars.
blowing
I was
you,
gonna say,
like,
I mean,
like-
Damn.
True, true.
Yeah.
Also with the boy under you.
That part.
yeah.
That part.
Oh my God.
All
But,
right. Anyway,
I had a busy weekend, all right?
I'm sure.
I'm gonna do Witch
Me
Bolt.
too. That Cinnabon one gonna eat itself.
Oh my God.
There's multiple ways to have a good busy weekend.
Yeah, there are. All right, Adrian, what you doing?
16 to hit.
What are you trying to hit with? Oh, shadow puppet,
Witch
whatever.
Bolt.
Witch bolt. All right. Yeah, that actually is just enough to hit. 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is going to be 29 damage.
Jesus Christ. All right. All right. So unless there's anything else you want to do, let's head over to Shaw, followed by the monster.
Are we fighting or running?
Fighting.
Jed!
Just
Just
reaching
like
for the sky.
Oh, quick. Do I hear a second monster dog yet?
You do not.
Okay. Fuck me. God. Alright, you know what? God. I hate that it made such a good con save. I'm like very tempted to try this again.
It has a good con save.
I know. Fuck me. God damn it. I'll cast Wall of Ice on it. I'll do a sphere around it.
Shaw, it likes ice.
A sphere?
A sphere around it, Wall of Ice.
It doesn't get a save, does it?
Dex save, I
A
think.
dex save. Roll,
Hold on.
read the spell.
Yeah, it still gets in the sphere, but it takes half damage if it saves the Dex.
All right. How's a 16?
Oh, it failed. Yay.
All
So
right.
it took 32 and then half of that, so 16 cold damage. It's stuck in a sphere of ice. The sphere has 12 AC and 30 hit points for each section. Let's
All
see.
right.
What is the radius of the sphere? 10 feet. So 10-foot radius, that's 20. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sections, right? 8 sections of ice, pretty much. 30 hit points each section.
30 hit points each section, you said?
Yeah.
All right. It's its turn, and it's going to use its stomp attack against one section. Oh, it got a natural 20 on one of them.
Oh,
So that's going to be so that first hit is going to deal 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that section lives. Good job,
It's
section.
it's the same section. Um Takes an additional 15 points of damage. Same section.
Okay, that section breaks.
Cool. It gazes out of this section after it smashes through with both of its paws, looks up, and you watch as it makes eye contact with you, Jed. And you watch as it
Oh god.
Oh, come on. No, please
Just
no.
like no, 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 no.
No, this again.
shoots a ball of acid at you, and I need you. Thing is
Why
120
didn't we
foot.
run?
So I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw again.
Oh, I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh.
Ugh.
ready to go.
Yeah, that's a 22.
That saves, so you're going to be taking half damage.
Sweet.
Oh, that wasn't a great first roll. That's a better first roll.
Yeah, but you're still covered in blech.
Also, literally all my damaging spells are freaking cold damage. I'm sorry.
So you're going to be taking 12 points of acid damage. You were going to be taking 24, but you managed to con save, and you are
Maybe if
you are not poisoned.
Yay.
I mean, I was
Oh, yeah.
poisoned. Am I not poisoned anymore?
You are not poisoned since the start of this creature's turn. You're not poisoned,
Cool.
but if you had failed, you would have been re-poisoned. So you are not poisoned.
Sweet.
Also,
And that is the
Also
end of
Shaw.
its turn as you see the ice begins to melt a little bit, but then refreezes over as this thing has not moved.
Oh, I think it actually keeps there's like a cold barrier there that's not ice. Hold on. Let me read because it was weird when I read it. Do creature moving, so it makes a sheet of frigid air as long as I'm concentrating on it once it destroys part of the wall, and if it moves through that sheet of air, it takes more damage.
Oh.
Oh. Well, actually, it is going to risk it for a biscuit, and it is going to burst out of this sphere. It's
Okay.
only going to move about 10 feet out just so that it's out.
Great.
It has a target, and it's locked on. So is it a save, or does it just
Yeah,
take the
it's a
damage?
wonderful con save.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to be 17.
God damn it.
It's literally the save. So it takes half of 23, so 11 damage.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. And at the end of his turn, it is going to let out a howl. And that's it. So moving on, we have Chauncey.
I'm gonna use Hell yeah. I'm gonna use my boots of flight now because I forgot I have them on.
Oh,
my,
yeah, so you're just
my
gonna
Air
move off the
Jordans.
ground.
Yeah, so that I'm not tripping. And if I fail the saving throw, does that mean I get advantage on my next attack roll from motivational speech?
Or is it
Yofi.
just the attack roll?
It's if you take damage from an attack.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well,
So
wait,
I'm
do I
going
have temp
whipped with
HP?
its tail.
I never
I did get whipped
calculated
with
my
its
temp
tail.
HP.
Neither did I.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm fucked too. How much
It
is
was 5.
I had 5.
Five.
Okay, well,
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
we-
add 5 hit
yeah,
points back to myself.
I'm also
then.
gonna add 5. So because I got whipped with its tail, can I take advantage on the next attack for motivational speech?
Yeah.
Okay, because I missed that bit. I don't remember how it functions. That's not my spell.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Do you need me to separate my fire or bludgeoning damage?
No.
Let me double check. Pyre Maul just got upgraded.
Spencer,
Oh, yeah,
give me
Barb.
things that are weak to fire. Spencer, give me fire weak things.
Well,
Wait,
unfortunately,
But oh no, it saved his spell. It didn't take the
Yeah.
elemental bane.
Okay, this is not great, but not terrible. That's 25 points of damage on that hit.
Yay.
all right.
And I'm gonna swing with my extra attack. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And I am going to use one of my arcane jolts to add 2d6 of force damage to it as well. And I'm gonna F it and bonus action. Wait, how fucked up is Jed still actually?
I'm at 70,
And what's your max? Like how fucked up looking are you?
100.
Okay, you're not too bad. So yeah, I'll add the 2d6 of force
God damn,
damage.
dude.
Your
I'll
max is
bonus-
100.
Yeah, Warlock, baby.
Is Jed our tank?
Girl, no. I think I still have the highest HP right now. I'm also
Wouldn't be
gonna
surprised.
bonus action branding smite. So I'm gonna add 2d6 of radiant damage after I roll all my other d6.
Radiant, you say? No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Do you need me to force and radiant? Do those need divided out or anything? Okay.
Nope.
22. That's okay. The branding smite dealt 12 damage by itself, so 45 points of damage on that hit.
That is 1 point over enough as you bring the Pyre down, smashing directly through its skull.
Wait, did I kill it? Did I kill it? I want to do a bit if I killed it. Does this kill it?
You did kill it.
Yay!
You were 1
okay.
point over. It had 44 hit points and you hit for 45.
Okay, I'm gonna take. So since Pyremal's been upgraded to level 3, I can permanently
you're doing
kill
the
something.
thing.
I'm doing the thing because Chauncey doesn't know what he's doing with his new weapon yet. I'm gonna take 10d10 damage and
Yes.
immolate this thing's corpse immediately, and it cannot be resurrected.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
you
God.
all watch as Pyre smashes into this thing, and it's like an atomic bomb goes off. Mushroom cloud just erupts into the sky of fire, engulfing Chauncey as well.
How wide is this? Okay, one, above game. I have several questions. Above game, how wide is this radius?
It is enough to subsume the corpse and Chauncey in the mushroom cloud.
But that's all
So
it's
is it-
specified.
Is
It's
this
like
sort
a
of
personalized
it's like a
fireball.
comically small, like
Yeah.
It is a
mushroom
comically
cloud?
small nuke.
Fabulous.
Cute.
Okay.
That's
Then
cute.
in character, well, yes. Why don't let's just give away our location to anybody who might be interested?
To be fair, I'm pretty sure the other one knows where we are.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
it
You
that-
do
sure
hear a
as fuck
howl
does
off in the
now.
distance.
Oh, great.
If it
Chauncey
didn't.
takes 56 points of fire damage.
Are you?
He's not even at half health, okay? I took tough as my feet at level 12.
Oh,
I have
okay.
140 hit points.
That explains a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Please
So-
tell me that all of your clothes burned off and you got like a twinge of mustache.
Yeah, it's like the
Just-
movie thing where your clothes only got ripped in like a sexy way.
Yeah. Like, of course, of course.
Be mindful. That is still 1/3 of your overall vitality. You're not doing good, okay? Like you're just not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chauncey didn't realize. Well, Chauncey doesn't know. He didn't know that that would happen. He's just gonna land on the ground.
Jesus, Chauncey.
Holy
Did
shit.
And smoke's
Yeah,
coming off of him.
You
His
got
shirt,
it, babe.
the armor's still there, but the clothes underneath are just like flying off as these little anime ashes at this point.
Clothes, there's barely any skin left on your wrist.
Chauncey, are
If you
okay?
wanted to burn the body, I can just do that. You know that, right?
But
There
then
is
Chauncey
no
would-
body. It's just chunks of what appear to be probably bones.
First, I want to regain a pact slot with my thingy, and then I'm gonna immediately use it to cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on Chauncey.
Oh,
Chauncey's like,
before-
I didn't know I
Bardic
could do that.
inspiration you before that, and you can add a
Sweet.
D8.
Okay, pretty good roll, plus a D8.
Nice.
And then if we're
That's 3.
are we doing short resty things
That's
or no? You had a
32
thing.
hit
You had a
points
thing.
for you, Chauncey.
Wait, how many was it?
32.
Hell yeah. I'm back up to 107.
Okay, well, other dog is coming.
We got one more?
Yeah.
Jet
Great.
just gonna start slowly flying back.
If it didn't know where we was before, it sure as hell does now.
Well, all right. Well, Jed, make me a con saving throw. Is sniped from between the trees. Is a ball of
Christ.
acid.
How the,
God
how
damn
the
it,
shit
Jed.
nobody noticed that bitch? Again, passive of 20. Fuck that thing. What did it
That's
roll?
a, that's
It's
a
pretty
15.
far away as well in
Yeah.
dense trees.
Its attack has range.
Suck
Got
my
a
dick.
15.
You're going to be taking full damage, and
It's
you
gonna be
are...
a 20. I'm gonna use my reaction to Flash of Genius this shit. Actually, no, wait. Is
Ooh.
Flash of Genius just my intelligence, or is it my intelligence plus proficiency? It's been a hot second since I've done it. Por favor. I
I think
believe
it's
it'll
just
put it.
intelligence.
If it's
Oh.
just intelligence, it's gonna be a 20.
I didn't roll as good, so you're only taking 17 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned until the beginning of this creature's next
Oh,
turn.
for
Spencer,
ass
I used
fuck.
my reaction to make it a 20 instead of a 15.
What, a 20
make
instead
me
of
succeed.
15?
My
The
con
saving
save.
throw. Because I used Flash of Genius.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
actually only a 20?
Only
That
a
doesn't
20.
save.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Suck
It does
my
not save.
asshole. Oh,
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so 17 points of damage, you said?
17 points of acid damage, and you are poisoned until the beginning of
just-
this creature's next turn.
Chauncey's just like, babe, watch out! And immediately vomit all. And he's just like, oh, God. Are you going to
He's-
bathe before we go to bed tonight?
Please
Right.
do
As this thing comes
concentration
charging
save.
out of the trees, I'm going to
That's
roll
your
a new
current
initiative
concern?
for this thing. Oof. Okay. All right, and we're going to stick
Wait a
with
minute.
regular initiative as
Wait.
this thing. Uh-huh.
The fuck a minute.
Uh-huh.
I have the hand axe of warning. We can't be surprised.
Well, it wasn't a surprise attack. It
It
just
wasn't?
sniped you.
Okay, fair enough. That's beautiful. All right.
It wasn't trying to surprise you. It knew you knew it was there.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it wasn't
okay.
you just all didn't notice it.
Just yeah.
So yep, out from between the trees, the glowing eyes of this second creature stomping forward. And we're going to remain in initiative, which means Chauncey, that was the end of your turn. So we are going to start with Lyla, followed by Jed.
Oh shit.
As this creature
Okay.
comes stomping out of the woods.
Well, I can see this motherfucker now. How far away is it from me? I guess I didn't go closer to Jed, obviously. I moved back like 25
I would
feet
say it's about
everyone.
90 feet because it shot from 120 and then moved 30 feet forward.
Holy piss wrinkle. Okay, well, I guess I can get 80 feet if I dash, but
Then you're right up against it with no attacks.
and I don't think that does me much of anything. So
Especially since it has ice.
let's just go the 40 feet, I think. And then what did I take with the other thing? Yeah, I think I am just still gonna. Do I want to use my? Yeah, I'll Hexblade curse it. Yeah, and then we will Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna move up 40 feet,
Right.
but I am still gonna do the Eldritch Blast, and that is what, 3 beams now, I think?
I believe so, yes. Freshly
Heck
3 beams.
yeah. Oh, okay, well, 11.
It bounces off of the hide, smashing into a tree branch.
22.
That one will hit.
And a 26.
That one will also hit as they hit directly into the hide of this creature.
Okay, Shexy. So wait, does that +5 in there already include my agonizing blast?
Probably, I
don't
would
know.
assume so. What's your charisma modifier?
5? Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
that's probably what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that is. Okay. There we go. 11, 7, total of 18. Wait a minute. It's Hexblade cursed, so that's 8 more. 18, 26, and then 2 more on each attack. Technically, just because I'm wielding the sword in one hand, it's all damage rolls. So 2 more, 18, 26, 28, total of 28.
28 points of damage.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep, I'll take that. Yeah, we bonus actions for Hexblade Curse. We moved, we action. We're good.
All right. So it's going to take a legendary action, and it's going to move 30 feet closer to everybody, its eyes still trained on the sky. And then we move to you, Jed, as this thing moves closer to you, clearly sizing you up, seeing if
Ooh.
it can shoot you again.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Heightened spell fireball.
Heightened spell fireball. So is that the you get to reroll damage, or is that the I get
That's
disadvantage
you
on the
have
save?
disadvantage.
Cool. Well, I probably already failed that one. I definitely already failed that one.
I moved up 40 feet, so I'm 10 feet away from it if it moved up 30 feet.
Fireball a few feet away from it, so it only hits the dog.
Just,
All right,
just
so
tossing
it
that out there.
definitely failed.
Sweet. 8d6. He takes 42 points of fire damage.
42 points of fire damage. My goodness.
Quicken spell firebolt.
All right. We're just slinging
It's
everything
back.
we got.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
27 damage.
Jesus. All right.
My shadow spawn moves up. It has 40 feet of movement.
Okay, that'll make it to it.
Sweet. 2 attacks. 17 did?
That'll
Yeah,
hit.
17. It's cool. Cool. D12.
Colton
damage.
isn't taking any chances.
Damn it, it was almost a 12. That is not 11 points of cold damage, half to 5. And then second attack is a 14 to hit, so probably
that
miss.
will not hit.
That's my turn. And I
All
go
right.
another 30 feet into the air.
Of course. All right. So then we are back up to the top with you, Adrien.
How far away am I from this?
Probably about it moved 30, then it moved another 30. It was 120 feet. So it's about 60 feet away from you.
60 feet. Okay. I'm gonna
And this
move.
is a new target, so your witch bolt and your shadow puppets have gone down. Not that you were using them at the same time, but
Right. I'm gonna move 30 feet forward.
all
and
right.
I'm gonna Witch Bolt.
Witch bolt again. All right. Roll to hit, I guess.
That is gonna be a 21.
21 will hit.
Yay. Are you ready to get effed? That is going to be 35 damage.
35 damage. All right. It locks eyes with you, and it's going to use a legendary action to move 30 feet up into melee range with you, Adrien.
Fun.
And that's the end of that. Shaw, it's your turn.
Great. So it's around Adrian, which is 30 feet away-ish.
Wait, did it have to run past me to get to Adrian? Because I ran up there.
It's legendary action. I think it's like, I don't even know, like
Oh
a
yeah,
teleport or
it
something.
doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Oh, if it used a okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I will. I guess I'll upcast some psychic lance. I guess
Ooh.
fifth level con save, which is gonna be great. I'm sure.
Con
Oh wait,
save, you
sorry, int
say?
save, int save.
Oh, int save. Ooh.
Please be stupid.
Oh, it's so fucking dumb. So it rolled a 5, which means it gets a 2.
Oh, thank God.
It's so
Cool.
fucking dumb.
So there's a horrible roll, 23 psychic damage, but it's now incapacitated.
Yes.
Jesus.
Incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Oh, lovely.
And I guess that's it. I'll just chill there.
Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be its turn because it's incapacitated and it can't do anything. But the ground still starts to freeze over around this thing, and we move forward to Chauncey, followed by Lyla, then Jed.
Chauncey's still got his Air Jordans on, so he's still flying. And this thing has moved up so close that I don't even have to use anything to get to it because I have, what, 35, 40 feet of movement speed?
Yeah, you can practically just move up to it and just
That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to hammer it to death.
of
Maybe this
course.
time I won't blow myself up, question mark. I'm gonna do the first swing without brandishing smite. We'll see what we get. Oh shit, I got a nat 20. I should have brandishing smited. But what I can do is I can still arcane jolt after the fact because it does work like paladin smites. So I'm gonna arcane jolt this one to add the force damage as well.
Cool.
Pyremol does shit on crits that I always forget, but I just fucking looked at its thing, so I remember it now.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, I roll an extra 3d6 fire damage whenever I crit with it now, so
That's not going to be included in the doubling. That's going to be
okay.
after the double. So you
Okay,
roll,
so it'll
you
be
have your max, then you roll, that gets added together, and then you roll your 3d6 and add that on top. It's like a modifier, I would say.
okay.
Mhm.
Just so that there's
Um,
not runaway idiocy of you just
it
get
also
6.
needs Oh, sorry. It also needs to make a strength saving throw or it'll be knocked prone, question mark.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
that's the
um
crit thing for Paramount.
I forgot it the entire time I've been critting with it in stage 2, but I'm gonna remember it now. It's DC 17.
well, it got an 18.
Okay, cool. It's not knocked prone, but okay.
It might die.
Let's do the bludgeoning damage first.
Everything dies when Chauncey crits.
Yeah.
12, 13. Okay, and now we're gonna do I do double at least well here, we'll do the force damage now.
We should just call Chauncey Control Alt Delete.
3. Now we're gonna do the fire damage, the doubled part, and then we'll do the extra 3d6.
I can't wait to see how many hit points you
40.
did into the negative of this thing.
And then we'll do 3 more d6. 65 points of damage on the hit.
Oh yeah, that thing is dead.
Are you
It
gonna
had
nuke
40
it?
hit points.
Should I nuke it again, everybody?
Should nuke it.
Okay, I get Chauncey still doesn't know how to use his hammer.
Wait for me to get away.
You can't. Too late.
So Chauncey's gonna nuke it and completely destroy it and take 10d10 points of fire damage on this hit.
How many points of fire damage should I take?
You don't take any.
Oh,
It's magic.
It's just me. I'm the only one that takes it as the hammer burns my shit
I will
off.
say you definitely get a nice sizzle, like you've stuck your face too close to a grill. But you don't take any actual damage.
okay.
Okay, that's 19, that's 27, that's 32, that's 35, that's 38, 46, 49. Just 55 points of fire damage to myself. It's fine.
Where are you
You're
at right
still
now?
up, right?
I was at 107, so what, 107 minus
You're
55 puts me at 57. I
just
don't do
mostly
math very
dead.
well.
Still mostly dead.
Another
Yeah, 52.
eruption shakes the swamp as another mushroom cloud goes up.
Is this what we're doing now? Is this the thing? We got to keep Chauncey from killing himself every time he
I
swings that
guess.
goddamn thing?
Chauncey's even less clothed at this point. His pants are holding on for dear life.
Adrien brushes off some
Jed
ash. from his
controls
shoulder.
flames a little bit to make the pants burn more.
Of course.
Let's see. Do we
I
have
want them
a
off.
Brushes some ash.
we have a cloak
off
here?
his shoulder, and he says, "You know, Chauncey, if you had the hots for me, all you had to do is say so."
Hmm.
Well, he
I mean-
clearly got the hots. I think I'd just put a period there.
It's
Jed will walk over and just like start picking pieces of embers off of your body, not even flinching from the
You
heat.
know what?
Like-
I'm gonna maybe just drape the cloak of the manta ray
He's
over
fine.
you
He
just
looks
real
good.
quick. Just
We're in a swamp. I was
Or
gonna say.
give him a cloak of wolfskin, and he could, be extra clothed.
I just
So
That-
is this something we're doing now, Chauncey? We're kind of just blowing bodies up.
I didn't I didn't expect this when we upgraded it. I need to get used to it, and obviously I need to experiment a little more.
yeah, maybe somewhere like not that close
Yeah.
to us.
Chauncey's just gonna wrap the cloak of the manta ray around him like a towel, and you just see the remainder of his pants drift off into the wind underneath it.
Okay, but it's like a cloak. It's not a full towel, so you gotta prioritize front or back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which
There's
one are
an-
you going for?
There's an extremely cunty side slit going up his well-muscled
So
thigh at
neither.
this
So you're
point.
fully just dick and ass out.
Cloak, like it's meant to go over.
You're
the
covering your
shoulders, so I
thigh.
feel like you've gotta.
I mean, you
No.
can like
Yeah, it's giving. I see. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe if he's a big strider, like you might see the swang, but
Yeah.
Well, is Chauncey a grower or a shower?
Cha-
That's the
Chauncey went to the
question.
Nico Robin School of Clothing Yourself. If you've ever watched One Piece, that's what we're giving right now.
Cut off to a scene of an elephant just blowing its trunk.
All right.
God, anyway.
Well,
so that's how
I
he's.
think the dogs are dead. So
No.
Chauncey's gonna cough and spew out some smoke on accident, like. Oh,
I
sorry.
hope it's just smoke.
God.
Oh,
do we
Uh,
like go back?
well,
Well, I mean, we
Is
won,
the
right?
Horse guy coming back? Do we have to wait for him?
no. I'm pretty sure the rules said that you needed to remain in the swamp for 24 hours.
Okay.
I mean, we
Or
already
kill
killed the dogs.
I did say
Yeah.
kill the dogs or evade them. There was an or there.
How far away did we even get from like the creepy place?
I think we're literally like right outside the front door.
I just, like,
I'm
point.
assuming you all were
Like-
walking about 30 feet around, so probably
Can you give me a minute
what, a
just to
15-minute walk?
put some pants on, please? It won't take me very long.
We're just gonna make pants right now.
You think I don't pack extra pairs of pants? What am I, a barbarian?
Right? He's in a relationship with you, Jed. Of course he has extra pants.
I do burn a lot of your
No.
clothes.
Now that does actually just seem like wise planning.
Pretty smart.
I should really just stitch them to be fire resistant at this point. Should I
Start
just?
wearing leather, I think.
Do you want to see me in leather, Jed?
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Are these gonna be like leather chaps?
I want
Assless.
assless leather chaps. Yeah.
Well, this is the Wild West, so they are in style.
Mm. John's gonna put pants on real quick while Lovey May like holds up a sheet to block everyone's view.
Jed just
We've
like
all
pulls
seen
the sheet up and is just looking.
All right.
Who knew swamps were so sexy?
It's
be
all the
fair,
gumbo. It's all that
it's all the
fucking hag
spicy.
Yeah,
gumbo.
all that
The hag
spicy gumbo and mud.
Is that the name of this episode?
Classically good combinations for anal sex. Like,
I will say I did see a post about a woman celebrating the anniversary of her getting a like violent hospitalizing infection from having sex in a swamp. So maybe cool it at least until you get back to
yeah.
Bog End.
There was this
Also,
girl
the
we called Poison
mosquitoes.
Ivy in high school because her and her boyfriend went in the cornfield next to our school to fuck, and they got covered in poison ivy on their dicks and their front
Oh my
parts.
god.
Yeah, not surprised.
I'm just imagining them going to the hospital, being like scared that it's some like STD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. High schoolers are horny. We've caught several students in particular, just in staircases directly under security cameras.
Oh,
Yeah, working in high schools is fun. Anyway,
whatever. Room closet.
so you
So
all
back
head
to the
like
horse guy.
Mhm.
500 feet backwards into the tomb, just
I'm just gonna like collect some of the ashes that were once the dogs. And...
If the dogs were carrying any magic items, they weren't immolated, so we could get those? Question mark.
there are no magic items on these dogs.
You
never know.
knock.
Yeah, you open the door to a flash of light. You are once again flash banged as you open the door. The
I
trumpets
think I was just like
blaring.
carrying the ashes. I like pulled my shirt up a little bit and just like put the ashes in there and I just kind of dumped them on the ground.
Speaking of flashing us,
Okay. So you all re-enter the tomb once again, where you see, surprisingly, the two dogs that came after you just laying on the floor lazily. One's licking its paw, the other one is just sitting, panting with that weird, wide, creepy smile. Their eyes still reflect light as if they're in the middle of the night, but it's well lit because Shabnock is radiant and shining in the center of the room. Well, I was not expecting that. You gave me quite a show. And he waves his hand, and appearing in front of you is the knife. Fair's
thank God.
fair.
I snatch it and put it in my bag really quick.
When the guy says you gave me quite a show, Chauncey just discreetly covers up his privates for a second.
All right. Well, it's been real. You don't have anything else, right? This is it. We're done.
Well, I was expecting you to take the full day.
I'm kind of in a rush.
Seems like it. Good luck on your journey. And
Yeah.
another flashbang, blare of trumpets, and the tomb is empty. Even the dogs
God
are gone.
damn. I missed the fucking evil baby. Jesus.
Wait, there's an evil baby? Did we know about the evil baby?
I don't think you know about the
I don't
evil
think we-
baby or Gremory. I think
Yeah, I
this
don't
is
think
the
we know about
first demon
anything.
that you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's next?
Oh god.
Huh.
Okay.
Now we have two more, we have to go to two different plates
We
now,
have to do
right?
2 more places.
Oh. God.
One is Thunderhorn Bluff, and then the other one is a continent that I have not gotten narrowed down at all yet.
It's Red Mesa.
I can actually help with that part when we get there.
Oh, really?
Sweet.
I mean, do we have to? We could just leave him locked up. I mean, I don't know. It's just a suggestion.
I mean, if why am I blanking?
What are you blanking
Lila's
on?
patron name. I almost said the Pringles man. I don't know why.
The Pringles
The
The
man.
huckster.
huckster?
I don't know why my brain went the Pringles guy.
Yep. Fucking, that's my.
I mean, I guess he
That's my
kind of
new
looks
patron,
like the
actually.
Lila
Once you
just
pop, you
carries
just
around
can't
a tube
stop.
of Pringles.
Yeah.
She does the
All
phone
right, well,
thing where
if
she
the huckster
uncorks the
came to
tube.
you and said, "Do this," how easily would you be able to say no, Lyla?
I mean, are we talking lately? Because I think after these recent events, I'd probably tell him to stuff it.
Speaking of Lyla, you are quite handy with that blade now.
Yes. It's become quite a comfort to me lately, I find.
Jeff
Never
holds his noodle
like
knife a little closer and takes a step
caressing
back.
Caresses the sword a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Right.
just flash it. It'll disappear like some purple smoke or whatever. I don't know.
Does it work better if you stroke it?
All right.
Generally
Well,
speaking, before applying, yes.
great. So I need to go there. Once again, love the help. Guys are a real ace in the hole there.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're going to
back
Thunderbluff.
to
Is this,
Creator's Hollow.
Yeah, I think that's
Wait,
the question of
We should
what
probably go get the dragonelles at the
we
bare
do need
minimum.
to go get on the creepy boat again and get our rides.
And
I
you
do
hear
miss
the sort of
cinnamon
bump
too.
of wood against rock and moss as you see this horrible boatman Twisted has returned, his head
Oh, lovely.
to look at
Again,
you as he waits expectantly.
just great
Hey.
customer service.
We're not crossing the picket lines, are we?
Of the evil boat union?
Oh my god. Jed, just pay the man. Let's go.
All right. Another goal for eyes and tongues or whatever.
Payment has been handled.
Hey man, look sharp. Payment's been handled.
I just hop on the fucking boat.
Just real quick, I want to do like when Shaw says that, just I love when you speak so commandingly.
I didn't catch that.
Just right onto the boat.
And once again, it feels like hours as the boat is rowed back.
Does
You
that
once
technically
again
count as
see
a long rest?
what?
Does the boat technically count as a long rest?
No, it does not, unfortunately.
It's a short rest.
It will count as a short rest.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna burn some hit dice over here.
Mr. Nukes McGee, I'm sure.
I got 12d8. I'm gonna use 6d8 for now.
And eventually you arrive back in Bog End as the sun is definitely beginning to set. Lights are being lit in places, and you can see there are less people out now. Most of them are sitting in the kind of town square around the central cauldron that you see slimy Agatha still stirring her giant pot of gumbo as you all get off the boat. And the boatman silently into the darkness, vanishing.
Bye, thank you.
Bye. Good luck with that union.
You hear nothing from the darkness.
So dragons and then Creator's Hollow.
Maybe some spicy
Should we-
gumbo.
should we
from our
sleep?
favorite hag.
Are we sleeping here tonight?
Do we want to
How
sleep in
late
this
is
one?
it?
And how long did it take us to get here from Creator's Hollow?
It's like a few hours.
It was
I
about
think.
4 hours. It was significantly reduced because you all flew. So it would have been 4 hours by cart ride or horse ride, but I would say that would be reduced to maybe a 90-minute flight on the Dragonelles to here. So you
What
all did some
time
pretty
is it
good
right
time. Probably about maybe 10 p.m.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well,
I
how
mean-
we feeling?
If we
I
went
can-
back to Creator's Hollow, we could just. Your mom would let us in this late,
Yeah.
right?
She would.
So
But
it's
do we want to take a flight there, or do we want Shaw to put up his tower?
Yeah, I could just drop the tower on the edge of town if that's how we're
Good
feeling.
tower.
I am a little tired. I kind of wore myself out a little, you know?
A little.
You need a shower.
Honey, I think you need to lie down.
All
Can we
right,
still smell the smoke?
let's find a place on the edge of town, I guess. Wait, where did we leave our dragons? Looks like I don't remember.
They're
Oh,
just
this-
like
Just
snoozing
around.
they're just like snoozing on the top of buildings.
Hey,
Cool.
Cinnamon too. Get down here. Like, bad.
It
Leave the
kind of hops
catfish
down,
people alone. Cinnamon too. They're not
confused.
food.
Wait, does Jed still look like Hot Delmus, aka Felmus? Has he been
Yeah,
in this
I'm
disguise all
Felmus
day?
still.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I took it off to go talk to my demon people, but
Hmm.
it's back on.
Oh yeah. I
Do you
guess
want, I
Lyla's
look at Chauncey and I'm
either,
like,
so.
do you want to like work through some of your trauma up there?
Damn, okay.
I'm gonna put a pin in that for later.
God.
Felmus is here anytime.
Talk about roleplay.
Yeah. So you find a place to put up the tower at the edge of town.
I'll do 4 floors, and it'll just be bedroom, washroom, lounge.
Cool.
All right.
All
And you
right.
all file in.
Question: who do I third wheel tonight?
Oh Lord.
I mean, since we're in Shaw's home, I would guess it's probably like a sort of like a master bedroom situation at the top, and
Yeah,
then the
I was
bottom
gonna say
one
that,
is
yeah.
like more of like a bunk style.
Bunk beds, yeah. Yeah,
Like,
bunk
so
beds.
the 3 of us will be in the bunk area, and I'm assuming Lyla and Shaw will be
Since
canoodling upstairs.
I've been pretty much living in this too, it's everything's pretty well decorated at this point.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with that scene from How I Met Your Mother
No.
where Ted is at the top bunk?
Nope, I don't watch the show.
So Marshall and Lily, who are 2 of the characters, go at it, and then Marshall asks, "Should we do it again?" And Ted says, "Please don't." And he's at the top.
We're not fucking with you in the room.
I see where they're going with this.
Oh
I
my
could put up the
God.
tiny hut.
Do you want to put up the tiny hut?
I mean, there is the washroom too, or
Yeah.
the
I'm
lounge.
not sleeping in the bathtub.
Oh, I meant
Well,
for
no, they
fucking.
go to
I
the
know,
washroom or the
they-
lounge.
Yeah. That's what yeah. Okay. I think maybe just sleep sounds good.
Yeah.
You know, after the whole monstrous dog spitting acid and Chauncey almost blowing all of us
Yeah,
up.
Jed, maybe go wash all that vomit off.
I need to go wash myself off as well.
All right, we're taking the bathroom.
Y'all have fun.
That should take a few hours.
I guess we'll just be gross tonight.
You don't have to be in it all night. There's a
Also-
bedroom and a lounge.
Prestidigitation.
Be long.
Well, sure,
since
you
we
have
passed then.
prestidigitation, but also baths.
Also,
But also
Yeah.
just a bath.
Right.
But also, we need baths too. And they tend to get hot and heavy.
Then wait a while. Oh shit.
And then you can prestidigitate. You're a
I don't
wizard.
have prestidigitation.
You don't have okay. So whatever sleeping arrangements you manage to work out, you all have a long rest.
Beautiful.
God.
Get that damn spell slot back.
And you wake up the next morning. Surprisingly, no unearthly nightly visits. And you all awaken.
Yay.
It's somewhere between maybe 8 or 9 in the morning as you all get up and, I guess, throw together at least something for breakfast.
Chauncey, will you cook?
Chauncey, we're
Sure.
so
Please.
Okay. Give me, yeah. Chauncey's gonna go down into the kitchen and he's gonna start whipping up. We're gonna do. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do a nice
Shrimp and grits.
he went out earlier in the morning
Yeah.
to slimy Agatha, and he didn't. He's like,
more shrimp.
Yeah, he's got shrimp. He's got shrimp and eggs somehow. It's
Well,
fine.
we bought a pound of shrimp from someone yesterday. So
It was
I'm
also
pretty
We
much
gave
used.
it all to the alligator.
So yeah, I'm gonna make everybody some shrimp, eggs, and grits. I don't know.
Oh God, I'm just
Delicious.
imagining
I've
slimy
never seen
Agatha
that
just
one.
handing over eggs. Don't ask slimy Agatha where she got these. Just
Oh my
handing
God.
over eggs.
It's like
I'm
liquid-
probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I hate grits.
No.
I'm not a big
Yeah.
person either.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh,
Well,
love
I
it.
rolled a 26 on this cooking check,
Okay, so they're
so
pretty good.
even
Thank you,
for you
Chauncey.
people who don't believe.
Don't believe.
Well,
I'm more of a
grits and
biscuits
eggs are
and
not the same thing, my friend.
Would you believe me
You
if I
made
told you
scrambled eggs and shrimp.
I've never actually had grits in real life before?
That's wild.
Oh
I
my
have
god.
in there.
You have to at least
No,
try
no,
it.
no, no, no. You come here, I will make you some fucking
Well,
grits.
I have
We
been
I've
can
had
do this,
annually.
I've
right?
had scrapple, but I've never had grits.
It's
Grapple.
it's a time. It's an experience.
Scrapple is a weird form of like breakfast meatloaf from the eastern half of my state.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's a
Okay.
thing.
It's weird.
It's okay.
Right.
We don't have to talk about it. Just eat
So,
it.
yep, you managed to make your breakfast. A nice, lovely, filling, hearty breakfast. And I'm assuming you all hop on your lovely dragons, unless you want to say goodbye to anyone in particular, for some reason.
Goodbye, slimy Agatha.
By a random
It was
catfish man.
I'm really
lovely meeting you.
Yeah, Slimy Agatha, come visit us at Drake's Ridge.
Please
Yeah.
don't.
Please do.
Green
You
slips
need
her
to
the
stop
address.
collecting people. Okay?
Yeah, Adrien is definitely giving her the address of where we live.
You don't think she would like duck with yellow hat?
Well, everyone likes Duck with a yellow hat. That's a stupid question.
The question is, would Duck with Yellow Hat like
Duck with a yellow hat's
slimy
a
Agatha?
selective individual.
I'm pretty sure Duck with yellow hat would approve.
What if slimy Agatha and Duck with Yellow Hat are soulmates, Jed?
I don't know about that.
What if you just walked in one day and Duck with Yellow Hat and slimy Agatha were making out hard?
I don't want to think about that, Chauncey.
That's going to be
Please
pretty
stop.
hard.
Please
You
stop.
get on cinnamon number 2, and we're gonna fly our asses out of here.
Yeah, and also maybe just don't talk to anyone for the rest of the flight. That's all right.
Yes,
You've lost your
God.
privileges.
I think maybe blowing myself up yesterday gave me a little bit of brain damage.
It didn't. Oh, yes, that.
Okay. So as you fly towards Drake's Ridge, a cool 90-minute flight, where are you all touching down? Are you just
Oh,
touching down at the dock,
Wait,
or are
we
you?
going to? I thought we were going to Crater's Hollow.
Sorry, Crater's Hollow. Sorry,
Oh yeah.
misspoke.
Are we just gonna take off from the docks?
I
from
mean,
here?
okay. We don't really need anything in Creators Hollow.
Yeah, I think we just go to the docks and get the boat out and
Like we're okay.
yeah,
I need to go to Thunderhorn Bluff and Red Mesa.
So Red Mesa next.
We don't
Okay,
have to
but we
avoid
also have-
Thunderhorn Bluff just
What?
because of me. We don't have
Yeah,
to- Wait.
I know, but it's a touchy subject. um, so Shaw, you said you have some way to maybe help find stuff?
Yeah, let me
What does that mean?
double-check. Let me double check this.
Because I would love, maybe not to go to a
So,
whole continent I've never
we
been
have
to.
we have to be on the same plane as it, but my archive gives me this great spell called Find the Path, which I always thought was completely useless until this exact moment right now.
The problem with that is I think you actually have to have something from the location itself.
I just have to know. I have to be able to name a location, a destination on the plane of existence.
I don't think we have a name. I don't think I know anything about where we're going, right, Spencer?
You don't know a single thing.
You know Red Mesa.
I know the continent, Shaw. That's I
my
told
God.
you from day one. I know the continent, and that's it.
What if you
Have
just tried
have
something
you-
like Mazarandael's DL Temple of Cool Dudes?
Have you tried asking your patron?
He's not very chatty, okay? He mostly just shows up unwanted, says something cryptic and horrible, and then leaves.
Wait a minute. So in this entire quest to fulfill whatever kind of promise it is that you've made to him, he hasn't given you any resources to support that endeavor.
He gave me
A lot of
some
spells.
some visions and a new tattoo. And that's about it.
It's
And
a
just
wait.
all
What,
your-
what
all your
game is it?
magic.
What? It's a Chawunga, a Chawinda. What's it called? What kind of sword is it?
Oh, a Cinquedea.
A Cinquedea. Chauncey's like, yes, it's a tattoo of a Cinquedea.
Did you call me?
Well, pardon me then.
No. Oh.
It's also just a really good target, just saying.
And all of your magic, once again.
I mean that.
You didn't have to go to school like some of us.
That's a Cinquedea.
Fucking nerd.
It's a really stupidly wide sword. Means 5-finger.
So are we going to Thunderhorn Bluff first?
I mean, that's the only one I have more information on.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go to a
Yay.
place I've never been to with no instructions.
Maybe we
Chauncey?
can ask the next person where it is.
Yeah, Chauncey, how you feeling about?
Sean is just like smiling in a very pained way. He's like, it's fine.
Oh, how's your gunpowder witch feeling about your pyre blowing everything up?
Yeah, she did. Did she react at
probably
all to
like that.
Chauncey just blowing shit up left and right?
Surprisingly, no.
Looks like something she'd be into.
Yeah.
Chauncey's just like, she doesn't show up all the time. Very conveniently, she hasn't shown up when Jed and I are in bed together. So
Maybe she's a lesbian.
I mean, don't you have to be part of a coven, pretty much?
You can't become a gunpowder witch unless you're a lesbian. Sapphics only.
It's the only
Love it.
mistake they're allowed to handle.
Okay, to the docks.
Is where we currently are, would it make sense to go to Creator's Hollow and then Thunderhorn Bluff, or should we just go
Oh
away?
yeah, for like the sea, ocean, astral situation, are any of the plates closer to each other? How does this work?
So Red Mesa is probably closer to Ponderosa Prime, at least the section of Ponderosa Prime that you're in, than Devil's Horn, Devil's Ridge. You would have to go essentially between Red Mesa and I'm mirrored. So like if this is Ponderosa Prime, that would be Red Mesa, and then there's Devil's Ridge is like right there. So you would have to go from like here up as opposed to just here over to Red Mesa.
Okay.
I know I haven't done a map, but maps are
Okay.
hard.
That's
So
fair.
it sounds like we're in for a bit of a long haul then.
Maybe.
Home, country home.
So are you flying the Dragonelles, or are you having them sleep in rotation on the ship as you sail? What you doing?
Oh yeah, we could do what we did last time, right? The
Yeah.
mixture of boat and Dragonelle.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
cool.
All right. So as you head off to probably quite a long journey, we're going to end here, and I will see the rest of you in a week, and I will see you all in about 5 to 10 minutes.